All right, good morning. Good morning. Gotta try and see what we got in the market today. Looks like had that nice little drop. Got a little bit of it back. Let's mark out that. Let's get our fib. On the top. Looks like it came a nice little retest zone. Pre-market low. See what we got on the 5 minute. Um, okay. I think that's our most recent one. Yeah, looks like that's our most recent one that'll qualify. Give us that give us that long level. Let's see. So today's gonna be a fun day because it is FOMC. Um, it's like a retail sales sort of deal. Um, Let us know, like where the country's at, and also we have what's going to be uh rate changes. It seems like it's supposed to stay the same, so if that's the case, hopefully FOMC numbers come back good. We can continue to go up because that would, what the Iran war potentially is supposed to be done. Um, that'll help support, you know, a shot to the moon. We did come down and, retest a little bit. And it looks like it found ground. So let's see if we can get that nice push. Um, we got some room, dude. We got some room. I think this plays from yesterday, right? Yeah, let me delete you. And let me delete you. We got into a couple plays yesterday. We did do one of them live on the stream. And then I had got one right in pre-market that I kind of broke down. Give you all a little overview of kind of how I look at it and what gets me into a trade, what keeps me from taking a trade. Sometimes it gets oh so close, but then not everything lines up, so we don't take it. And that's fine. We want trades to come to us. We don't want to force anything. Right now, we just kind of wait, and we're gonna see if we can get our close level. Let's see. Let's do a long. And then also at it. Let me see if I can find a short. Looks like that's kind of already been tested though, so I'm not too excited about trying it or counting it. This is a pretty decent one too. It's okay. It too has room to go down, but I think we're going up. I think I may need to get some more target levels too because this thing can go. Just in case. Alright. So yeah, it looks like we might be looking for a little long here soon. Alright, so this is that push I was talking about. Now it needs to leave us some room to get in. Um, if we're gonna get in. 3 o'clock in the morning. They've been having some pretty big moves at 3 a.m., bro. Right at the end of that London session. Good morning, good morning. We're actually looking at a setup right now. Waiting on this 5 minute long. See if I can get a close. It's kind of bumping its head a little bit, so I don't know if we'll be able to take it, but we this is a short. But we're gonna see. We kind of got a decent moves last night. Kind of found ground and made its way back up. Came back down and retested some. So we're gonna see where we're going. Today is beyond eventful. Today, there's all kinds of news left and right. We got we had retail sales. Trump speaks at 8:30. We got crude oil inventories at 9:30. This FOMC rate decision statement, economic projections. That's like the news of the day at 1 o'clock. Um, we'll be looking to see if there's rate cuts, inflation expectations, and how the feds are looking at the economy, see what they think. And then there's a press conference after. So today is just the first half. We might chop around um, until we get to 1 o'clock, and then fucking all hell break loose for a little bit. I'm not gonna touch that for like at least 45 minutes probably. They'll be sniping people left and right, so we're gonna take a little break right there. But right now, it definitely has the support. It looks like it wants to go up. It's just about to break that short trend. Yeah, it looks like it just broke that short trend. So it has the potential to go up. We'll just have to see. I just think it might be choppy until FOMC consolidate in this little center area. You can see it already keeps trying to find its way back to it. So I think we might consolidate. I think we might consolidate and chop around right here until FOMC comes out, and then we'll see what that looks like. Let's see what the projections look like. Yeah, it looks like the rate's supposed to stay the same, or projected to stay the same. Let's see. Looks like Kevin Warsh is going to be leading this one too, so let's see. Looks like they still expected to keep it still though, so I think we might be sitting on some chop, which is fine. We've had a really good 2 days so far. Just see what it gives us. It's kind of a hangout game right now, so we don't have the ATR is pretty normal for this time volatility, so we might be able to get a little something something. Like I said, they want to go up. They just got some hurdles that they've created for themselves to go through. But it's sitting right here on this overnight high, so that's a good support. You can see where they've tried to break it a couple times now, so maybe this time support will hold. They finally got over that 50 EMA, so I think we might get it. Just kind of waiting on a setup to present itself. Looking for a close over this line, then a retest. So hopefully we go attack that pre-market high. I just have one more hurdle to get past. But if we can go attack that pre-market high, that'd be cool. Just take me along. Don't leave me behind. Much we got? We got about a minute left on this candle, so let's see if it'll take us home. There's that shot up. And what I really want is some room to actually play. So if we get a close like at this level and it retests, it probably won't give me much room for a profit. So ideally this thing will close. I mean, we still want like a bullish candle, but ideally we'll get a close somewhere right here, right above these levels, so to speak. So bam, there's that close. So now we know this is invalid right there. And now we're just gonna go to 2 minute and we're gonna see if we can get that retest. Let's see if it actually leaves us with room. shit, hold up. Dope. Yeah, so if this retest right here, this would be decent. We may already have too much momentum. Yeah, it's pushing. This is all free game right here for them, so might just be trying to push it up. Yeah, see this, if this turns into a retest candle, kind of be bumping our heads. So that's definitely support or resistance, well, resistance right now. But if we can get above it, that could be support as well. But you can see where it done touched it. This is where they ended a big move, pretty close. Touched it, touched it. So that's definitely a big spot to pump your head. But we're still in a bullish trend. $20. Let's see what they want. Ideally, it closes like down here. My preference. Just kind of give some room. Canada's this 740. Yeah, see, this is kind of. There's only no room. Ideally, it could have gotten, a little bit up here before it retested. May go in small because it is a riskier play. May go in with the trace. What's 4 look like? Yeah, we'll go 4. Kind of want to go in about half size just because it is riskier. But also give myself the ability to scale up and down, or scale out of it. Let's see if it retests further than this though. Might have to go back down to 3. But if it can reclaim this and push its way through, this can potentially be something decent. Alright, looks like we're gonna get that close. Let's see what we do. 34.25. 78.50. Pre-market 636. Alright. Now we watch. So we got about 24 points. That just about is enough. Hopefully we can push through this. I said we went in small just because there is a bit of the first target's right there, and that is support our resistance right now. So let's see if we get that nice little push. So I think they want to break it. I think they want to send this up. So let's see. Looking at a 1-to-1. Looks like I kind of retesting off that level a little bit. The ATR is kind of, I went up a little bit, so let's see if they can consolidate for a little bit, kind of test this level, and then we get a nice push, kind of let the EMA catch up a little bit. Uh, this is developing POC down here, down by the VWAP, so it's a chance that we could go back down. Kind of mess around right here for a little bit. Hopefully they don't come up here, touch us, get us in, and then frickin' go down. Uh, they did do a big rejection a couple minutes ago. Now it's kind of rejecting a little bit, but like I said, we got some places for it to hold support. Um, so I think we'll be good. With 754. Being I'm in half size, if this does kind of drag out, I'll probably hold it into market open. But if it takes too long, I might just get out because there ain't too much intent to push this thing right now. But we were getting some pretty damn clean candle structure. So yeah, I think they're gonna want to retest this area right here. See see if it can get that support and bounce. As long as we don't get no 5-minute close below this, then that means it broke the structure. And they just don't have enough push. But we're above VWAP, we're above 50. The 50 EMA is starting to develop a POC here now, so might not go back down. Looks like it's kind of struggling a bit though. Yep, there it goes. Struggling a little bit. We do have that new POC line right here though, so we'll stay in this area. Here's that retest level. So if this 5-minute closes, we got 2.5 minutes. So if this candle closes below this red line, then we're gonna get out the trade for now. We didn't have the momentum or the intent the intent that we were looking for them to push this shit up. They're not ready. Therefore, I'm not ready. Did get a nice reaction though. Maybe it caught itself here. That's high or low. I guess if you wanted to count within this trend, that's a high or low. See if it can recuperate or if they need to retest this, if they want to come down deeper and retest. This is short trigger still. Yeah. Let's see, let's get a TP. Going down, down, down. Alright. Still testing that spot. If it gives, it might, like I said, they'll probably come test this overnight high. 50 EMA sitting around there, so that's some influence to kind of help push that up. They may send this into freaking market open. Like I said, I think I'll hold this as long as nothing closes under here. But we'll see. Still haven't created a lower low. So this could be that support. This could be acting as that support that we needed. But there isn't really good push. We need this shit to push up, not down. Got about 4 minutes on this candle, so we'll see where that brings us. see if they can recuperate it at all, or if we're just gonna retest deeper. Don't look like. I mean, there's some indecision right now. We got 3 minutes left. We just got a very bearish 2-minute candle, so it's at its next obstacle. So now that we're here at the overnight high in the 50 MA, might get that. Definitely getting a reaction. Um, let's see if it's actually enough to keep sending this thing back up, because that would be a lower low, and that is not ideal. But it rejected, because now that they broke through this level, that's now turning into resistance that they have to push back through again. But they're making an attempt. Let's see where this 5 minutes at. Minute and a half. So they fought it back up to this level. It's pretty strong. I would say, I don't know if it's a strong level, but they have a lot of other reactions at this level. So let's see if it holds. It's still got another minute. But that's a pretty good sign of support going up. 8:04, so we still got 25 minutes till market open. Again, if we can kind of keep this above, then I'll stick around. If not, sayonara. Got 37 seconds. See if they keep it. If they could turn this back green, shit, that'd be really good. There it is. Now let's see. See if the buyers can take it. Not looking too hot. Yeah, high they created. They just closed a big bearish candle again. So this will be another. They're definitely chopping. Um, this candle might be that close. Has that overnight high, and now they're kind of dabbling back under that 50. I could still fight this back up, um, but we'll see in about 3.5 minutes. If they can't get this back up above our line, then we out. This is that chop. And they got this POC developed back to where the old one was, so not a good sign. Oh, they're dumping even more. Back to this VWAP. May have to change our logic to a short. It's getting close. Let's see if this is still the most updated one. Yeah, that's the closest one, I'd say. That's 2 points. 461. Yeah, but that's pretty close. The safer option to keep it lower. Alright, so we're getting a bit of a fight back. It's retracing a little bit. Um, right off that overnight high, as you can see. Let's see if they can, in a minute and a half, get this candle back up here. Keep our play valid, or they go test VWAP. As that close, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Ain't got enough push up right now. Still got our same trigger. Yeah, still the same long trigger. Short trigger is still the same. Short actually's got some room too. Looks like it's still fighting that overnight high. We may be able to get another re-entry, another trigger up here. See if they looks like it's kinda might be rounding off a little bit. That's some bearish candles on the 2 minute. So it might have found ground on that overnight high. Yeah, see, look, now they want to push it up a bit. If they can get it, above this, we might be looking at a setup again. It is a lower low though on the 5 minute. If it closes up here, that will be the start of a downtrend. Let's see. Yeah, there's a good little push. Bouncing off that 50 and then overnight high. They almost got that close over there. But now there's some more intent. They just definitely didn't want this going too far. Delete that. We have a new hurdle right there. And rejected. Yeah, they needed to close over this. Let's see if they can fight that back up or not. We're definitely chopping our asses off right here, right now, though. Yeah, they're getting a lot of instant rejection. See if we can fight. We'll see ATR. ATR has definitely went down, so that's not the best sign either. Like I said, I think it caught ground here. We do have a lot of world news with the Iran war. Pretty much gonna be done. I think they talk 2 days or have an official word about it. We'll see. Wonder if Iran Almost to another trigger. Oh, cool. Yeah, nah. So, looks like the Iran war. They don't. They say it's not to the 19th, but they want Israel to stop bombing and shit in Lebanon. Uh, it looks like Trump said earlier, Iran deal's not final. That will resume bombing if they don't behave. So we shall see. And if with all that bullshit, if the fucking FOMC comes back, the federal rates don't get cut or anything, might be in for a fucking nasty ass day. 2.5 minutes. They definitely fought it back. Um, let's see if we can get some continuation up here. I think that's where the market wants to go. We got 13 minutes until market open. Yeah, I definitely think the market wants to go up today. Um, but that news can fuck that up quick. We'll see. I think Trump talks in at market open. Trump talks. Oh Lord. Well, yeah, market open might be eventful as fuck. This thing might go fucking flying. Kind of hope we get in there. Hopefully they give us an opportunity to get in there. We got a minute, a little bit over a minute left on this candle. We'd want it to close somewhere around here. It would be nice. I'd rather not butt my head up on this damn level. But then again, they might fucking send it up further without us. 45 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Just stay right there. Somewhere up here, please. 10, 11. Nope. Alright, so that means if we get in this, it'd be risky. Actually, no, we're good. Let's see what this pullback looks like. Hopefully it's a decent pullback. Not too crazy, but something we can manage. Alright. Valid level's way down here, so we got some room to play. This is a decent setup. Um I think I'm gonna go in light still. I wanna buy. I think I'm gonna go in light if I'm able to get in. Simply because market open. So go in. So far we can go in with 6. But I do think at market open with Trump talking all that, I think we're gonna go up. Let's just hopefully we can keep this as a retest. Going with 4. Like I said, we're going into market open, and I want to just be able to at least get those two. So, 518.75. Sell 2 here. Then we'll 1. Wait, sell 1. Alright. Hope for the best. Go let my dog out real quick. Just trying to retrace it. Definitely a good sign. ATR is rising back up again. So that's a good sign as well. Stop definitely gives us some room. 7 minutes till market open. I said this is more of a risky play, especially looking to hold into market open. Definitely risky business. And right now, I know this R would probably look a little. About 0.5. See if we can get that intent. TP1. See if we can keep getting the push. Keep pushing. If we can get to this TP2, I'll move my stop loss up. We got 5 minutes till market open. Hopefully it keeps us in. Did get a candle close above that, so decent sign. Got a higher low as well. They might be sweeping. Hopefully they don't sweep us out. Still got a bit of a hurdle to go through. Big rejection though. Don't like that on the 5 minute. See if we can get some more pops back up. 3 minutes to market open. Oh, big push. Don't do that. Another sweep. See if we get swept out again. Might be. See if it holds or not, but that's that level we had. Rejected directly off of it. We got 2 minutes. See what market open does. Hopefully we can stay. We don't get swept out of this. Decent retracement. See if we can keep up. Come on. 1 minute. Think market open might fucking come down and sweep the rest of it out though. We'll see. Just go hit that second TP. Another good retracement. 15 seconds till market open. See if market open pops this thing back up or not. 8 seconds. 4. Just go up, touch it. Go up and touch it. Damn. So close. So close. Now they're gonna sweep down here and might fuck around and push it back up. It's alright though. We got a little something out of it. We'll leave those up. Looks like what we'll need to do now is kind of establish a new setup. Looks like we got a new short trigger right there. With a lot of room to go down. 5 minute. Think I'm gonna give this a couple minutes. Trying to see where I can freaking see. shit. Damn, I covered this whole fucking candle. Alright, we're getting the close. This is the retest. Alright, another risky play. Probably gonna go in small, uh, with two, and I'm gonna shoot for this pre-market low. We'll just do one here. These are pretty close, so I'll shoot for another 58.25. Hold up. Hold up. All right, like I said, this is a little bit of a risky play because we do have a right there, so hopefully we can just push through it. Um, and we'll get out if so. ATR is still pretty low for the time. Hopefully we can go touch this pre-market low. Decent little push. Listening to Trump speak now, not really talking. Stop that again. Yeah, this is that chop shit I was talking about. Yeah, figures. Trump's not really talking about nothing. There's no resolution to this Iran war right now. They're just kind of talking. So, just chopping up. Let's see if any of the numbers came in. Retail sales are up 1%, 0.1%, so it's not really market moving. That would lead more to chop. Which is what we're getting. Let's see. I'm gonna have to wait for another short to pop up. Don't really have nothing right now. This is chopping its ass off. Um, Alright, so it just triggered that 5 minutes, and now I'm waiting on a. We got 30 seconds. I really want this to close above this and give us some damn room. Um, but then again, we're we have that range now, a 15-minute opening range, so we shall see. Let's see. Do have an opportunity. Um, I'll do one more small. This one's actually a decent. This one actually gives us some room, so if I test that, see if we can attack this again. 76.50. Not. I might be done for the day. The fuck? Why I just skip? I just skipped. This shit ain't live. Seeing if don't know if we'll get what we want. I'm gonna make sure I can at least get 0.5 out of it, cause I already took that loss earlier, so we're gonna kind of take it easy a bit. I know that. Yeah, this war shit might not be over. I'm looking for a close, preferably right here. Give us some room, or right below. It's decent. Retest here would be nice. I didn't tell us nothing. Alright, Trump ain't saying shit else. I'm done listening to shit. Chop, nasty, gross. We're not really getting too good a candle structure. I mean, it's trending down, but it's not doing it in a nice way. So today's a little bit rough. Um, I'm gonna keep an eye out, but as of now, not really getting any good setups. Um, it's a lot of back and forth. The ATR's up, it's decent, but I'm not getting any good setups from the strategy. We took a little bit of a loss earlier, so I've kind of been going in a little bit smaller. I don't really have room right now. Let me get rid of these old ones. Do, 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 do. Not really getting good distance. We're I want at least zero point 0.5. Right now we're looking at 0.1. And like I said, I want to be a little bit more cautious. I don't want to risk ignoring that level. So we're going to take it a little caution. We're going to proceed with caution today. Um, I'm looking, like I said, I'm going to be looking, but I got to get I want to have a pretty good setup if I'm going to take anything. Like I said, today is pretty ugly. So look at that 30-minute freaking range. Holy shit. So yeah, that's good where we're at for now. Like I said, we're still having a really, really, really good week. I think we're still up like $1,000. Um, and it's a FOMC day. Trump spoke. No real resolution with Iran. They're saying the majority of it was Trump saying that they wiped out a lot of their capabilities, but Iran's still not agreeing, I guess you could say. They're still wanting to push for a nuclear weapon. So they're not necessarily bowing down. Uh so it's not really a resolution. Oil prices are coming down. The Strait of Hormuz is gonna be is open, but he did say that if they need to escort people, then they will. So that's pretty much telling me Iran again is not necessarily agreeing with any of this. They're probably just incapable of doing much at the moment, but it doesn't seem like they're willing to really slow down as much. So I don't think this conflict is necessarily going to be resolved. Um, the market's kind of reflecting it. It's choppy. Um, like I said, we'll wait for that. The fund rate is expected to be the same, so that doesn't support any direction as well, and that kind of leads to choppy grossness. Um, we'll just see what the results are when it comes out. But I'm gonna be on the lookout. I'll be around though. Again, if y'all are interested, I do have a 24-week class where we do deep dive into this. I give my alerts out for what I'm looking at, my trigger levels, and to help practice with live trading. None of it's financial advice, but there's alerts to help kind of see what I'm seeing when I'm not live. And then I also do one-on-ones weekly, at least an hour one-on-ones weekly. There's a lot of details in there. And if you just want to keep learning and seeing what you could do, I'm gonna keep posting on my YouTube, and I'm gonna keep posting in these live session recordings, and talking in futures chat and the different and in the community and stuff. So just give me a holler. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you. On to the next. Peace.